Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Carrie, and Tank's over here. I'll show you him in a little while. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video this week of a tea, an herbal tea that really helps me out. It's really easy to make. You can either grow the ingredients or you can buy them. In this case, I had to buy them this year because I was a little slack. I didn't grow a lot of herbs this year. And I'm probably glad I didn't because the drought was so bad. But my plan is to grow at least 2 of the items here that go in this tea. There's only 4 things that go in it. So I'll show you all that in a little bit. But I thought we'd just chat for a minute first. It started to get colder here in Maine. We've getting some more frosted nights. And so I've been working really hard to get some things ready for winter. And I'm still canning moose meat. I think I've canned about 75 pounds so far, give or take. So that's really been occupying the majority of my time after work. So that's why I didn't get to make any other videos this week. I'm making this one now while I'm sterilizing jars. So I thought I could do it in between while I'm waiting for them to sterilize. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. We got some more rain this week, so the water in the stream has come up some more, which is super nice. It was really windy. Yesterday was the first day of hunting season for deer here in Maine for residents, and it was so windy. Tried to go out hunting, but you couldn't hear anything. Limbs were falling down everywhere. I'm like, we'll try another day. But on a good note, my cousin did get a deer, and his son got a deer on youth day. So they got 2 deer so far this year. So I'm really happy for them because that will help feed their family, and it's a true blessing. And yeah, I'm just super happy. So I got a moose. He's got 2 deer so far. Well, they did. So our families are blessed this year for sure. We're getting a lot of meat that will help us through the next year in these times when food is so expensive. So I have no complaints there. So, but yeah, let me get this stuff over here on the table and I'll show you what goes into the tea and how easy it is to make up. Oh, well, it might help if I tell you what the tea's for, right? I'm skipping ahead like you guys can read my mind. So this tea that I'm going to make, you can use it when you have a cold, like if you're congested, it helps get the congestion out. And you can also use it for sinus. That's what I use it for mostly. I get a lot of sinus pressure and I used to get a lot of sinus infections. But this tea busts that like right out. I haven't drank any today. That's why I sound a little stuffed up. I meant to make some this morning and I got busy and didn't do it. So it's anything it helps with like mucus and congestion. So you can really use it for like allergies if you get stuffed up with allergies, for sinus, or for colds. But I'm not a licensed provider or a physician or anything like that. So do your own research. This is just a herbal tea, so there's nothing in it that can harm you. I think the worst case is if you drank too much of it, you might get a little bit of an upset belly, so, and I think you'd have to drink more than 3 cups a day to have that happen to you. And I don't see most people wouldn't drink more than 3 cups of herbal tea a day anyway. But so yeah, always do your own research. This is not medical advice. This is just something that really works for me, and I like to share things that work for me that help me, so I don't have to take medicine. I don't like to take medicine and pills or whatever. I don't like taking any of that stuff if I can help it. So anything that's natural that will help me, I really love. Oh, you can see Kenji just walked by. Tank has his friend here. Kenji, hi buddy. They're chasing squirrels and having fun. It's keeping Tank busy while I'm continue to can. But all right, well, let me get this stuff out and I'll show you how to make it. So the main ingredient in the tea that helps with the actual congestion and the mucus is mullein. Some people call it mullein. If you look up the pronunciation, it says mullein, but it doesn't really matter how you say it. Potato, right? But in this tea, you have mullein, we have peppermint, cinnamon. This is Ceylon cinnamon. You can use regular cinnamon as well. And then whole cloves. So these are the only 4 things that you have to put in there. And it's an easy 1-to-1 ratio. So you just want the same amount of each one in your tea. The way I do it, that seems the simplest for me, because you can mix it all up and put it in a jar. I get these little non-bleached tea bags. I can get like, I don't know, 1,000 of them. They're not very expensive, right on Amazon or somewhere like that. I think I got these off Amazon. I just like to fill up tea bags and stick them in either a Ziploc bag or in a mason jar. And that's how I make them up. You could take like a cup of each of these and put it in a mason jar and mix it up and then just take a scoop out to make your tea. It's whatever you want to do it, but it's just 1 part of each. So I'm just in it. If you do fill a tea bag, I just use a teaspoon. So it's so simple. All you gotta do is open up. Well, let me open all these up first. And like I said, these I did order. These are, these are organic, just dried mullein leaves, organic peppermint, loose leaf, Ceylon cinnamon, and these cloves I just got right at a local grocery store. In the cinnamon, I buy in sticks, and then I just break it up. Here, let me put this on my hand. I can show you. I just crunch it up. I like cinnamon, so if I end up with a little more than a teaspoon in my tea, it doesn't bother me. So, but yeah, so I'm just gonna open all these up. And of course, you can grow mullein, you can grow peppermint, you can probably grow cloves too, but I don't know, I've never tried. But so next year, I'll probably have to buy cloves and cinnamon, but I want to grow more peppermint, and I want to try to grow mullein. I've never actually tried to grow that. So it's just really simple. I just take a teaspoon of each item. Let me get in here. So a teaspoon, and it doesn't have to be perfect. A teaspoon. And then I'm going to open the cloves, get a teaspoon of cloves. I like the taste of cloves and cinnamon. If you don't like cloves and cinnamon, you could just do the mullein with the peppermint. Or if you don't like peppermint, you can leave that out. The cinnamon, the cloves, and the peppermint are mostly for taste, because mullein is pretty bitter. So if you just drank mullein by itself, it doesn't really taste wonderful. I mean, some people might like it. I don't care for it all by itself. So that's why and I don't even bother to use a teaspoon. I'm just going to grab some and put it in there. Oops, I don't think I need that much. But yeah, so some of these other things are more for taste than anything, but this is what actually helps break up your congestion. So I'm just gonna put my cinnamon in there, and I close it up, and then all you have to do is steep this. I let mine steep for about 10 minutes, and then I drink it. And like I said, you can drink up to 3 cups a day. Like if you had a really bad cold, you could drink 1 in the morning, 1 at noon, 1 at night. My sinuses last week were really bad, like so bad that my teeth were hurting, because I hadn't been drinking any of this tea for a while. And I drank 2 cups of this a day for the whole week, and I'm way better. I can actually breathe through my nose, even though I'm a teeny bit stuffy because I didn't drink my tea this morning. But after that week of drinking 2 cups a day, I just went down. Now I just drink 1 cup in the morning right now until whatever it is in the fall season that makes me get stuffed up and makes my sinuses get all congested. And then I'll stop drinking it unless I stay stuffed up, and then I'll continue. So yeah, so that's it. So just 1 part of each. For if you're using a tea bag, a teaspoon, teaspoon, teaspoon. And if you're going to put it in a jar, you could do like a cup of each, depending on the size of your jar, and then just kind of like stir it up and shake it up. But yeah, so it's just super simple. A nice natural way to get rid of congestion and help you feel better. We're coming on winter, so you never know what's going to come around. So yeah, so let me know in the comments, have you tried this recipe for tea before? Or have you tried something similar? I'm always interested in learning new recipes. And if you have tried it before, did it work for you? It works wonderfully for me. I'm sure it might not work the same for everyone because everyone's different, but I think it can't hurt, that's for sure. So, so yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you this week, and hopefully I'm going to be done canning this week, and then I'll have more time to maybe show you some of the other stuff that's going on around here. It's just been really busy, and I want to make sure that I don't waste any of this meat. So I'm just canning away like crazy, because I wouldn't be able to live with it if I let any of it go to waste or spoil. So, and I don't have a freezer, as you guys know, and I only have a dorm size refrigerator. So right now it was frozen. It's not frozen anymore. It just defrosted, but it's in a cooler with you know, some big cooler with lots of ice, so it's perfectly fine. But the quicker I get it done, the better. And I think so far with like that 75 pounds that I've done, I probably have close to, I'm trying to think, probably a good 70 jars probably filled, some quart, some pint. But I'll share that with you guys later when I'm all done. But I hope everyone had, if you like Halloween, I hope you had a great Halloween. And we're coming in, it's already November. I can't believe it. So I think November here in the United States anyway has Thanksgiving. So November is a great month to be thankful for everything that we have, and to appreciate all of the things that we don't need and want every single day. And especially with everything going on, it's sad to hear that some people might be losing how they get some of their food. So I'm just thankful every day that I have a full pantry, and it just makes me want to try even more to even have a little more in my pantry, because you never know what's going to happen out there. You just don't know. But anyway, I won't keep on that, because this was a tea video, not how the economy is going video. So great. Well, like I said, let me know if you've tried this before, or if you end up giving it a try. Let me know. Let me know if you like it. And oh, and another thing you can do, if you wanted to, is you could put honey in there as well. Like if you like a little bit of sweetness to your tea. Every once in a while I'll put honey in my tea, but I prefer it not sweetened. But you can put honey in here as well. And it just helps with the taste if you don't really care for somewhat of what this tastes like. And yeah, and oh, and if you wanted to know, if I do have to order herbs like I did this time, I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but I tend to use this brand. Sorry, I'm trying to close it. This is, you can get it right on Amazon. I'm sure there's other places to get it, but Anthony's, I have really good luck. They seem to have a really good quality herb. So if I ever need a herb for a tea that I don't have, that I haven't grown, I usually try to find it there first. This Ceylon cinnamon, I haven't got this brand before, but it seems really good. It's called Bio. I just got it off Amazon. So what I do is when I look them up, like this brand I can trust, so I'll buy it if I find it in this brand. And this one I just kind of looked it up and it seemed fine, so I tried it. So all right guys, well, I'm gonna get back to canning and check on the boys. They're out there playing, chasing squirrels. I hope everyone has a great week. Enjoy every day to the fullest. Respect nature. And I hope everybody is, you know, between the government shutdown and the stuff happening with like the SNAP benefits, I hope everyone is doing okay. And I hope everyone is making it. And I'll go find Tank and his friend so he can say goodbye. And here is Tank and his friend Kenji. What are you boys doing? Do y'all hear chasing squirrels? Tanky, y'all hear chasing squirrels? I doubt he's gonna look at us because he's too busy. But yeah, so thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. You say bye, Tinky? Oh, and thanks for everyone that said happy birthday to Tank. We really appreciate that.